Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. How is everything? I hope everything is doing fine. Everyone is doing fine and great, right? So today we will have a presentation under the topic how to learn someone's personality or someone's characters. This is the topic of presentation 11th presentation to fulfill the academic speaking assignment that's handled by Mr. Muhyiddin. And before I begin my presentation, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Baidillah, and I'm 20 years old, and uh, I'm single, kind of happy about it. And yeah, I'm students of English department in EIN Kediri. Without any further ado, let's jump to the presentation. There are four contents that I'm going to present to you guys this time. The first is choose the person. This content I will choose the person whoever I like, and the second content is why I choose that person. What is she like, or what is she didn't like, what is her passion, and some others examples as well. And then the third example is personality. Is she or he in extroversion or introversions, and etc. And the last but not least is the closing. So as usual, this presentation will be divided into two parts. The first part will cover the first and the second part, and the second part will cover the rest of the part, and that is the third and the fourth part, including conclusion and closing. So without any further ado, let's jump to the first part. Choose the person. Meeting Nisa Sabian. I guess everyone knows this person, right? She's pretty famous in Indonesia. At least she has more than, I don't know, 10 million followers in Instagram, or even more. I don't remember like the precise number of her followers, but I'm sure it's a lot. Miss Nisa Sambayan, she is an Indonesian Muslim singer, and she's, yeah, this is her picture. You can see she's beautiful, and yeah, single till now. Yeah, this is the person that I'm going to talk about for the rest of presentation. And why I choose Nisa, this is still a part of the first topic actually, because she's talented, of course, because she has a beautiful voice, such a melodious voice in her hand or in her mouth. And the second is she's gorgeous, she's drop dead beautiful, and the last but not the least is she's respectful, she's educated, and she has beautiful attitude towards others. And yeah, this is why I choose her to be the person that I'm going to talk about in this presentation. Next to the number two is the reasons and the examples, like what is she like, what is she hate, or etc. Basically, she likes singing, she likes eating, and she likes collaborating because she's a YouTuber, she's a content creator. So she like produces some musical content in her YouTube channel, in Sabian channel, and which has gained for about 5 or 6 million subscribers from all over the world. And yeah, she likes it because she's kind of chubby. Her cheek you see here is kind of chubby, so I guess she likes eating. And I've seen one of her content where she eats a lot, so yeah, she likes eating. And last but not the least is she likes collaboration, because in one of her in some of her music video I've seen she's collaborating with so many talented musician from Indonesia and even from abroad. So yeah, she's really like collaboration, because yeah, this is the era of collaboration. And her career is as a singer, obviously, because she likes to sing, and as a judges because she have being a jury in one of Indonesian music talents. I don't know, Indonesian music talents, or X Factor, or even, I don't know, dangdut, something like that. Because because there are so many Indonesian music talents these days, so I can name all of them. But I know that she's been a jury in one of Indonesian music talents, even though I don't exactly remember the name of that Indonesian music talents. And her hobby is singing, obviously, and her passion is singing, obviously, because she has started this music career since I was like high school, or maybe even li- more. I don't know. Since I was junior or or senior high school. I guess senior high school in. Oh no, I'm sorry. Since I was junior high school in Lombok Solihin Linguistic, so it's such a long time. I don't know, 6 years or no, 8 years ago. So yeah, she's been through a lot, and yeah, she's shines now as a singer. I guess this is the end of the second part, or of the first part. I'm sorry, and I guess I'll see you again in the next part or second part, where I will tell you guys about the rest of the presentation, including the conclusion and including the closing as well. So I guess I'll see you again in a second. And I'm back, and today I'd like to continue to present to you, and we've arrived to the third part, where I will tell to you, or I will explain to you about her personality. Is she introvert, or is she extrovert, or etc. So without any further ado, let's jump to the third slide. She's ambivert. You know what ambivert or ambivert? I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. I'm sorry, but uh, basically ambivert, or ambivert. Yes, just let's just call it ambivert, right? So basically, ambivert is 50% of introvert and 50% of extrovert. We know that extrovert is the kind of person who likes hanging out a lot, who likes communicate a lot with others, with others, like her peers, her teachers, her managers, her friends. I don't know, or something like that. An introvert is someone who likes to stay quiet, or i- someone who didn't talk that much, and someone who prefer being alone than being in a social condition, even if it's not true, because actually introvert is someone who, takes some self takes himself, or likes being alone for recharge, or for feel his or her energy. For examples, I think I'm an introvert, even if I kinda don't know what exactly introverts I am. But yeah, I guess I like being alone a lot to fulfill my energy, or to think, or to write, or to listening to the music on my own. So introvert is that kind of people. Even if you know that there are so many celebrities in Indonesia that claimed that he or she is introvert, and he or she still managed to, gain so much, popularity, so much endorsement, because it's just about the management, how you can manage yourself to be able to, like, adapt yourself with others. Even if you're introverts, for example, like me, even if I'm introverts, you it doesn't mean you can't, or you won't be able to speak up for yourself in a public space, because that's not exactly what introverts mean. Introverts means that you need sometimes alone to fulfill or to recharge your energy. But that doesn't mean that you can't, or you're too shy to speak to the public, because when it comes to public speaking, it's just about the train, or it's just about how often you have that kind of experience of speaking in front of so many public in your eyes or something like that. So I guess Nisa here, Nisa Sabian, is an ambivert because she likes being alone a lot, to produce her music, to think about her process, about her creative process in creating stuff like that, and to, you know, recharge her energy. But at the same time, he can be so joyful with others, he can be so talkative with others, especially the ones who has close with her, maybe his co-friends or her co-band, I'm sorry, too close to the point where there are several rumors that that her co-band cheating with her. And yeah, let's just forget about this, okay? It's her problems, and we don't have to intervene about it. Let's make her resolve that kind of problem on her own. So basically, once again, let me emphasize this: she's an ambivert, and ambivert is 50% introvert and 50% extrovert. That's it. That's the explanation of this part, or of this third part. And the last but not the least is closing and conclusion. Of course, conclusion and closing. This is the last part. Be yourself. Even if it's cliche, I want to say it, at least for myself and for all of you guys who watch this video. If there is someone who watch this video, of course, be yourself and don't try to be anyone else, because at the end of the day, you are your own best friend. So I'm not trying to be so wise right here, but yeah, that's just it. Because when you try to be someone else, you will end up tired and you will end up exhausting, because it's just so tiring when you pretend to be someone else. For examples, I don't have that kind of melodious voice, but I want to be like Nisa, or I want to be like, you know, I don't know, Ariel Peter Pan or something like that. So I managed to put myself in a public space, and I play those kind of audios in my phone, and I hide it in my pocket, and then I kind of lip sync so that people will believe that it is my voice. But someday, slow or fast, I will cut up, and finally it's just so finally people will hate me because of that. So if you don't talented like Nisa does, it's okay, because every one of us is unique. So every one of us must have something precious in our own. So we have to keep that. We have to develop that kind of skill. That we have to keep and develop our uniqueness and be ourselves. And don't let everyone else tear you down. And don't let themselves especially tear each other's down just because you're so jealous because of their talents or their skill. Instead of hating each other, let's embrace each other and make each other's better. And that way, sometimes you will get the right or the best reward for yourself. So stop hating each other, and let's embrace each other and grow better than before. Thank you. This is the end of my presentation about this topic, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really thank you for bear with me and stick with me up to the very end. And I do apologize if I have any mistakes, because when a knife hurts someone's body, we can heal it immediately. But if the tongue hurts someone's heart, where do we find the medicine? The last I say. I'm sorry. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, or feel free to ask in the comment section down below. If there is someone who's watching this, of course, just ask in the comment section down below, and inshallah I will answer if I have spare time, because I'm a busy person. Hahaha. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a busy person. So yeah, that's it. That's for my presentation today. Thank you very much again. And last, I say see you next time and bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.